The first 711 store was not the result of a visionary founder or enterprising entrepreneur, but rather of one of the many employees who spotted lucrative potential and pursued it. The company's origins can be traced back to the 1920s when many thriving ice house enterprises in Dallas, Texas, banded together to form the Southland Ice Company. Hello, everyone! In this video, we will talk about a savvy employee who saved 7-Eleven from bankruptcy. But before we start, make sure to subscribe to our channel and press the bell icon for regular updates. Let's get started. Jefferson Green, responsible for day-to-day operations at the corporation, believed that expanding the range of services offered by the ice shop would be beneficial. He suggested selling other necessities such as milk, eggs, and bread, which were often unavailable at grocery stores. This allowed customers to avoid waiting in line behind congested grocery stores. The Southland Ice Company continued to focus on selling ice, maintaining a healthy level of profitability for many years. However, the demand for ice had been decreasing due to the increasing prevalence of electric refrigerators in homes. Despite most ice houses going out of business, the Southland Ice Company began to thrive, offering more than just ice. The first rebranding, Totem Stores, was made to attract customers by placing a big Native American totem pole in front of one of their establishments. This became an attraction, and many people visited the store to have a closer look at it. In the late 1950s, the business was booming, and the concept was successful. By the late 1950s, 7-Eleven locations were becoming increasingly popular. However, the stores' names were not well known outside of Texas, so an aggressive expansion scheme was launched to strengthen their monopoly and increase profits. In summary, the establishment of the first 711 store was not the result of a visionary founder or enterprising entrepreneur, but rather a combination of employee creativity and strategic planning. In the late 1960s, Omar Nedlick invented the Slurpee soft drink, which became the most popular non-alcoholic frozen drink in the world. The company began operating 24 hours a day and later expanded its operations beyond Texas. The Slurpee, one of 7-Eleven's most popular beverages, was accidentally invented during this time. The Slurpee is widely considered to be the most popular non-alcoholic frozen drink in the world, but crediting 7-Eleven as the company that invented it may be a bit of a stretch. In the late 1950s, an employee made a mistake that led to the invention of the Slurpee. When his soda fountain broke down at one of his ice cream parlors in the Dallas area, he had no choice but to come up with an alternative solution. When he took the bottles of soda out of the freezer, he found that they had become partially frozen and slushy since he had put them there to keep the temperature down. Surprisingly, the consumers loved the beverages even more when they were prepared this way, and they started asking for them. Omar started constructing a slushy soda machine from scratch by using the air conditioning unit from his automobile. He also developed additional vending machines for use in convenience stores and introduced the beverage as a new offering on the menu. When Omar's company became a subsidiary of 7-Eleven in the 1960s, things really began to take off for him. 7-Eleven obtained a license for the machine and gave it a new name to distinguish the beverages sold at their locations from those sold elsewhere. Slurpees became an overnight sensation due to the creative marketing they received. The cups featured incredibly vibrant patterns, and the names of the bizarre flavors were avant-garde for their day. Additionally, 7-Eleven started producing some groovy commercial songs, and because the advertisements were so well received, radio DJs started getting requests to play the Slurpee commercials. According to 7-Eleven, they sell over 14 million Slurpees per month, and since the introduction of the Slurpee in 1966, over 7.2 billion cups have been purchased by customers. However, in some countries, such as Japan, they do not even sell Slurpees at all. The company decided to expand its operations in other areas, and in 1973, it leased a Japanese affiliate. By 1974, there were already 5,000 outlets located in different countries across the world. There are over 20,000 7-Eleven stores in Japan, which is twice as many as there are in the United States. Southland even sold its 7-Eleven store chain to a Japanese company after filing for bankruptcy in 1990. The brand story in Japan is quite unusual, but today there are over 20,000 7-Eleven stores in Japan. In the early 1970s, a large Japanese retailer called Itoya Kodo joined forces with the Southland Corporation to launch the first 7-Eleven store in Japan. Since then, 7-Eleven stores have been popping up one after another throughout the country. Itoya Kodo came to the rescue of Southland when the company was on the verge of collapse and filed for bankruptcy in the year 1990. They obtained a controlling stake in 7-Eleven by purchasing 70 of the shares in Southland Company, and judging by the tremendous success of their business, that looks like a successful decision on their part. Today, 7-Eleven is more popular worldwide than it is in America. The chain stores can be found in 17 different nations worldwide, with a particularly significant presence in Asia. 7-Eleven's pioneering products and unique distribution strategy are two primary contributors to this phenomenon. From the very beginning, 7-Eleven stores in Japan developed their own recipes for onigiri and oden, and they started providing deliveries of refrigerated dinners and other food supplies on many occasions each day. This attention to detail has paid off in countries like China and Thailand, where everything you find in the store is generally fresh and of great quality. In 2019, 7-Eleven, a 90-year-old convenience store chain, opened its first Evolution store, catering to a younger demographic. Customers can try out and purchase 7-Eleven's newest inventions at the stores, designed to simulate a testing ground. The success of the store is still uncertain, but the convenience store business may be on the verge of experiencing a significant shift due to changes in consumer behavior caused by COVID-19. Will 7-Eleven continue to dominate the market, as it has for many years? The company's history can be summarized as a revolutionizing convenience store franchise, with its success attributed to unintentional discoveries made throughout its history. Expanding beyond the sale of ice and beyond the state of Texas, 7-Eleven has become the largest retailer in the world today. If they continued to only sell ice, they likely would have gone bankrupt, but they chose to expand beyond the sale of ice and beyond the state of Texas. Share your knowledge of 7-Eleven's backstory and any other interesting aspects in the comments. That's it for today. Please like and share our videos. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel and press the bell icon for regular updates.